It's been a while since I've done a video, so I figured I'd do a new makeup video. I have a new makeup palette from BoxyCharm, new liner, and a new bronzer. We're going to try those out today. So I've been trying to focus on, or trying to think about what I should do as far as like content goes, and the thing that I'm really passionate about is politics. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose a bunch of people from this. All my 3 likes, 3 followers, I don't know. But, yeah, I've been very political since I was little. And, you know, you live in a state where it's not a very diverse state. Unfortunately, it's very simple-minded. Yeah, simple-minded. South Carolina, by the way. But yeah, so I figured politics should be it because I'm very passionate about politics and makeup. So, yeah. You can hate me if you like. I don't care. Anyways, so I'm going to start with this, I cannot think straight right now, primer. It's a skin ink supplement bar, serum glow filter. It's pretty awesome. It's really interesting looking. But it's nice. It feels good on the skin. This is what it looks like. Like, it comes out this, but it doesn't look anything like that. I think it's kind of cool. It's like magic. Anyways, so with, you know, I've been trying to keep my mouth shut with everything. Like, as far as, like, you know, my TikTok is different. My TikTok, I am all politics, mostly. But I have a lot of family and friends with differing views, and, you know, that's all fine and dandy as long as those views don't harm others or demonize other people. Then we'll be good. Like, I don't care. You like tomatoes? I don't. Those are opinions to have. But when it's human rights, no, we're not going to agree to disagree. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to fly. Alright. Of course, I'm going in with Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I still use a concealer after this, just because I need to. But yeah, no, you can have opinions. And you can have very wrong opinions. And, you know, people will sit there and scream free speech and everything, but they don't realize that even though you sit there with your terrible opinion, you still can be held accountable. Like, if you're going to be racist and you get fired from your job, that's on you. That's your shit. That has nothing to do with that business or anything, because you shouldn't be an idiot. Like, what year is it? We really shouldn't be dealing with any of that. Sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, and racism is definitely alive and well, because I have family members that I don't talk to anymore because of it. Like, they are so stuck in what I like to call tunnel vision. It's like where they see one view and they follow that one view, and that's all they believe. Like, or they just follow, and they tend to go towards people who have the same views, and that's it. Like, you gotta listen to everybody. You can't just listen to one person. And god damn, do your research. Like, Jesus Christ, like, And YouTube, sorry YouTube, is not a research. You go to YouTube to learn how to do things. And put content up. Obviously, some of that content is probably ridiculous. And false information is like a huge, huge problem that we have today in America. And I wonder why. People will listen to one guy and think, oh, you know, he's got the same views as I do, and they just fully push that view, and you know, we just go on a downward slope when nobody believes doctors, scientists, and it's sad, really. It really is sad. I mean, to not believe somebody who went to school, studied, went to school for several years, studied, became very knowledgeable in their subject, just for them to be told, you're wrong. And of course, the other person has no knowledge of anything. And then now they're putting the narrative that going to college turns you liberal. If going to college turns you into a liberal, that says a lot about the Conservative Party. I'm sorry, but it does. Like, you go to college to learn more, to get more educated. So, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, medium brown. Like, I just don't get it. Like, and I'm sorry, but I don't think any kind of actor, actress, reality TV person, whatever, should ever be allowed to be president. I don't care who it is. No. Unless it was Dolly Parton and Willie Nelson. God, yeah. It's the only old person I would put in the presidency. Yeah. If everybody smoked weed and had a cat or a dog, we'd have like happy people everywhere. Education is super, super important to me. And as a lot of you already know, that I homeschool my kids. I've homeschooled them for 8 years now. This is year 8 of homeschooling. It's going well. I used to go through a charter school, which I hate myself for that now. And I ended up taking them out last year because when COVID hit, their classes, it was online school, online charter school for home. Their classes went from 30 kids per teacher to over 140 kids per class. So my kids were unable to communicate with the teacher properly, and they were supposed to be able to email you back within 48 hours. It would take them a week or 2 weeks before I would even get an email back. And so my kids started going downhill because obviously they can't ask questions when there's that many kids in the class and their hands are all raised. So they get put on the back burner. So I pulled the kids from there, and honestly, me teaching them, I have seen like the biggest change in my kids. Like their anxiety levels, they just are doing so much better, especially with remembering things. Like my son, he went from not wanting to do school at all. Like it was pulling teeth trying to get him to read one thing or get him to understand one thing, and he just wouldn't do it. But now, since I've been teaching him, he can do things at the top of his head that I couldn't do in school. And it's like, blows my mind because it makes me happy. Because it, you know, and we always play like Mad Libs to help with them remembering nouns and verbs and, you know, pronouns, adjectives, you know, all that good stuff. And they literally, as I have a 2nd grader, a 6th grader, and a 7th grader, and they literally will beg to play that game. And they don't realize, like, they're actually really learning, and they're learning more than just, you know, nouns and stuff. Like, it's just so, it's nice to see. It's not like thunder, but it's not. It's an airplane. But yeah, I'm so tired of this freaking world. Like, were people really meant to wake up every day and go to work and have a job? And like, I can't believe that. Like, no, we should have been scavengers and just going about our day as people. I don't know. We just happen to be on the one planet that monopolizes everything and doesn't care about its people. Yeah, so that's that. Eyebrows. I need to fix my eyebrows. Sorry about that. My brushes are behind my camera. There it is. But yeah, so I'm just, I don't know. I think I'll talk in my next video about how I got into politics and everything too. But right now, I just want to do my makeup and talk about shit that's going on in the world because shit sucks. Really bad. But, you know, whatever. We don't start taking care of our planet, we're going to find out how real fast if there's a God or not. I don't think there is. Actually, no. I know there's not. There's not enough proof for anything like that. Oh yeah, I'm an atheist too, by the way. Nice to meet you. That's what an atheist looks like. Full of anxiety and depression. Because we know this world sucks. I'm not trying to be like all negative, but you know, the climate of the world is pretty negative. It's like the Queen. When the Queen died, I was like, oh, so sad. That bitch was racist. And not to mention the whole Ireland thing. Yeah, I don't feel any sympathy for her. And, you know, why am I hair standing up like that? Oh my god, I forgot to get my powder out. I'm digging for it. Oh, there we go. Like, I'm hoping, I really hope, like, come November, like, people get their shit together and actually think not just about themselves when they vote, but about other people. Like, I don't vote for myself. I vote for my kids. I vote for everybody. People who have healthcare issues, people who can't afford to go to the doctor. Like, if they expanded Medicaid here, I'd be able to get on Medicaid. Because health insurance for me and my husband, I just can't afford a house payment a month for health insurance. And that gets me back to, you know, the whole political thing, because, you know, credit scores were invented pretty much to help corporations, you know. And because they allow medical to be recorded on credit scores, I have very shitty credit because of my medical bills. Yeah. I know that's very personal, but I really, at this point, I really don't care anymore, because I probably will never see a good, decent credit score just because of my medical bills. And it's like a cycle. Like, you don't have health insurance, you go to a doctor for an emergency, you get billed for that emergency out of the stupidest things, like sitting in the waiting room at the emergency department, you get billed for. Holding your newborn baby skin to skin, you get billed for. So yeah, I don't care anymore about that. It sucks, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to use this new palette by Ace Beauté, Violet Sage. It's one of BoxyCharm's newest additions, and it's so pretty. Look at those colors. I haven't decided what I want to do. I really want to do purple. I haven't ever done purple, have I? No, I don't think I have. So, I'm going to start with the Begonia. This light pink shade. It's a matte. And I'm going to do all over my eyebrow, my eyelid. I have not used this palette yet, so we are seeing together how this looks. It's very light, but it's very pigmented. I don't know if you can see that pink. Oh yeah, so I waxed my face for the first time. I was really scared because I thought it was going to hurt, but it didn't. It's actually rather fun. Call me weird. I am pretty weird. But yeah. Health insurance sucks. Credit scores suck. You know. And I think it was 1989 when credit scores were first used. Like, yeah. Now, you know, just keep the poor people poor and the rich richer. Have you ever played the game Monopoly? Yeah. Going in with Violet. You're turning violet, Violet. And I'm going to do this on my lids. Ooh, that's a really nice little purple you got going on there. It's kind of pretty. It's not as dark as the actual color on the palette itself, but it is nice. And do the windshield wiper. You go back and forth to make sure it's blended well. This side. And it's so funny because, like, I try not to bring politics up around my kids at all. And if I do, it's usually something that pertains to them, like education. Um, you know, my daughter's part of the LGBTQ community. And so obviously, I got her back on that, so. And my nephew is trans, so we definitely... Oh yeah, sorry. I'm going on with the hydrangea, the darker purple for the corners. But yeah, so, you know, obviously I'm going to vote for my kid and my nephew to have equal rights as I do, or my husband. But, you know, we don't have that many equal rights right now. Also, I hate this state. And I hate when people are like, just move. Why don't you just leave? You know what, bitch? If I could fucking move right now, I would. I would in a heartbeat. But you know how expensive it is to move? And I've got like hella shit ton of animals up in this joint. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'll just continue to bitch about it until things change, because I'd rather stay here and change it than go to another state and just uproot everything. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, before I would have been like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. But right now I'm just like, I'm 32. I don't, you know, this is just, I feel like this is where I'm meant to be, even though I hate it here. Hey, Tatar. Hey, Tatar. My kitty cat, Taro. That's who you're hearing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. You want to get my got? Come on. Come on, buddy. They probably hate me right now because I'm in my room filming this with the door closed and they're in here with me. The only reason why they're in here with me is because I have some very toxic plants and I like to really keep an eye on them when I'm not in there. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to go back in with that begonia pink and kind of blend this better out. Yeah. There we go. I'm digging it. Under here to clean it up some. I'm gonna try this new. I really am not fond of liquid eyeliner that's not a stick. Like the ones that come with a brush, I can't stand those. And I got one of those and I'm willing to try it again. Like, it's still a learning process to me and I definitely want it to work out right. But if it doesn't, then I'll be fine. Okay. I need a bigger brush to help blend this out some more on this side. Yeah, I'm just like at that point in my life where I just don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to. I'm ready to vote in November because I'm very excited to see the turnout in South Carolina. Like, I'm scared, but I'm also like, I have hope because I know we all go to those stupid comments under our our local news stations pages, and anytime politics gets brought up, they just come out the woodworks like roaches at night in a New York hotel. But yeah, like, don't want to communicate with them, but at the same time, you're just like, they need to be educated. But again, they have that tunnel vision where they only see their view and that is it, nothing else whatsoever. Like, you know, I try to understand it from their point of view. Their point of view is fucking stupid. Alright, this, oh yeah, let me tell you what this is first. This is the TYNT Phantom Liner. And I actually have another product by them and I really like it. It's the bigger stick, I think. But this is the brush thing that I'm talking about. And I usually prefer to use these because I just feel like they're easier. There's not as much like liquid on it. I don't know if that's... So we'll see how this works. I'm going to use my close-up mirror and try to get this down. Let's see here. My biggest issue with doing liquid eyeliner, or any eyeliner for that matter, and doing a wing, is they are never equal. Like, I cannot get them to look even on either side, like, to make them match. Oh, that just got in my eyeball. Please don't take forever to dry. It's one thing I hate about the very... Oh, I made a mess right there. It's one thing I really hate about the very wet liquid eyeliner is because it takes forever to dry, and then if you open your eye up, it's going to get like all up in there, and it's just so annoying. Alright, you're about to see what I'm talking about whenever I do this eyeball. Or did I do it? Did I make a liar out of myself? Did I literally just do it correctly? Holy shit. Y'all, this never happens. Trust me, it never happens. I'm gonna fuck up though. I just know it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I'm gonna fuck up. Nope, it's different. I lied. They suck. See how this one's like straight and then this one has that cute little curve? That's what I want. I always do this one right, and this one, it hates me. Okay, anyways. So, I am going to use this guy, the Laura Seller Line and Define Dual Mission Eyeliner, and it's this one. But I'm going to use, it has double-sided. This is like a gray smudge. I'm going to do this up underneath my eye and try to get in my eyelid or in my waterline. It gives that like smoky look. It's not black, it's a gray color. But it is very perfect for that smudgy smudge look. Or, yeah, for smudging. If I could speak. Okay. So far, I'm liking the purple. I usually don't like purple. Alright, eyeshadow. I'm going to... Or eyeshadow. Jesus Christ, I can't speak today. I'm using the Lights Camera Lashes Tarte mascara. I'm not a fan of waterproof mascara. Because when I want that shit to come off, I want it to come off. And, I don't like it. Not a fan. So I will always use not waterproof. Now, like, weddings, like, big events where I need my mascara to last, like, forever. And if I'm going to cry, then that's a different story. But for an everyday look, chase me with that shit. No offense to those who use it, because I just, personally, it's not for me. Not at all. Alright, so while I'm letting this dry, I'm going to do contour. This brush, that brush. And I'm going to use this for bronzer. It's a, I do not know how to say it. It's like Ciate, London. And it's the Bamboo Bronzer Palm Island. Everything from BoxyCharm is cruelty-free. At least everything that I've ever gotten has been cruelty-free. And it's really cute. It has little stars in it. It's really pretty. Alright, let's see what this looks like together. That's nice. It's not like orangey, and it's not like too dark. It's like that perfect glow. Alright, I just want to try that. Alright, now I need to get my... Yeah, let me use this. Okay, so I'm going to use the OPV Beauty London blush, highlight, and contour. Okay, let's go. Alright, contour. Have foundation in my hair. Oops. It is not perfect. Why? Oh, because I touched my face. That's why it's tucked right there. I don't like you. Sorry. Alright, blush. I'm gonna do this blush. Sorry about my sandal fix. Anyways, back to politics. Yeah. Basically, I hate it here. I want things to change, and everyone should have marijuana. Because personally, you know, I'm on anxiety meds, right? Anxiety and depression meds. And even with those, my brain is just constantly going. It is constantly... It's like sitting... If you watch the Seahawks game against... Who did they play against? Who did they play against? Denver Broncos. That stadium was so fucking loud. It hurt my ears. I watch all the football games. So that stadium all those sounds, all that sound is in my head. But it's me telling myself, you know, how I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this. I should, da da da. They hate me, blah blah blah. Like just constantly on repeat in my head, and it doesn't go away. Even on my meds. And I take 2 different kinds of meds. One thing that has completely, like a mental block, has been marijuana. Like, no thoughts. Like, literally, it shuts out the thoughts in my head. They're like, nope, sorry, come back later. Take a rain check. And it kills me that something that works that well is illegal. But that's also because, you know, the government wants to be able to make money off of every little thing they can. And you all know that. I know you know that. They want to tax everything, make everything. It's like your house. You never really own your house. Like, even if you paid it off, you still have to pay taxes on that bitch. What's the deal with that? Like, come on now. Like, you spend, what, between $100,000 to, geez, I don't know, $1 million on a house, and you pay it off, and fucking, you still have to pay taxes on that bitch. And insurance, you know, and if your house is, like, not up to par, they can cut you off your insurance. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Like, I don't even want to get into fucking homeowners associations. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I am so glad for that. I love it. I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to deal with neighbors. None of it. I have woods all around me and the field over here and behind me. I am good with that. Now, if a subdivision were to come, like if for whatever reason a subdivision were to buy that property behind my house and that field and everything, which they can't, thankfully. But if they could, I'd move in a heartbeat. I fuck a neighborhood, man. Tear down trees to put up fucking houses when there's so many fucking abandoned houses everywhere else. Like, what the fuck? Just so they can tax people. Make more money. Make more profit off the people. And that's not a conspiracy. That's actual real shit. And I fucking hate it here. I just hate how things are done. Like, and no, people are going to be like, well, you're just a communist. If me wanting good things for everybody and everything to be equal makes me a communist, I'll wear it like a badge. Don't give a shit. Don't care, because I know where my morals lie. Where do yours lie? Like, I hate people, but I still care enough about them to want good things to happen for them. Just don't put me in a crowd. Like, I'll be fine, secluded, by myself, alone. Like, I could seriously just live completely alone and be completely happy. Hell, I'm alone majority of the time anyway, so it doesn't, I mean, it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me. I like to get out and go out and everything, but, you know, people suck, especially in South Carolina. Yeah, lips. I don't know what color to do. Purple. I got purple. Do I have purple? I do have purple. I have purple lipstick, but it's a light color lipstick, so it's like really pretty. Where the hell is it? is really pretty too. Sorry. Okay, I gotta find this because I need it. Okay, I found it. And I got this from Dollar Tree. It's in my first episode that I ever did, and I probably should have already thrown it out by now, but I've only used it then. This is it. It's really, really pretty. It's purple. I'm not going to do a lip liner because I don't have one that's going to match this. They're all like brown and everything, so now I just knocked. Also, to find this, I knocked down all my lipsticks. There's like 50 of them. Yeah. All right. Like, look. It's so pretty. Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to take my hair down so you can see the finished look. Alright, so here's the finished look. My hair looks like crap, but, yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. Sorry for my rambling. Like, I just went on a tangent there for a minute. But, yeah. Bye.